Hello Darts Nutz, welcome to Darts Review channel. In this video I'm checking out the Loxley John Part Special 30th Anniversary Edition Darth Maple, hence the Darth Maple shirt. Now these are limited to 250 sets in each weight, so let's check them out and may the 4th be with you. So I'm reviewing the 23 gram model. They're also in 25 gram. There is no soft tip. They're 95% tungsten and the retail for £63.95. So as you can see, the darts come in this cardboard packaging and it says there, whether you can see it, limited edition, 250 sets, and then on the back it just tells you a little bit of info on the plate, and you got a dense foam inlay holding the darts in place, and they come supplied with the Loxley in between nylon stems with the stem rings, and you get a set of the Loxley standard shape Darth Maple flights. The darts fit with a black quarter point, and it's a kind of a straight barrel tapered style, tapered front, and I think a very gentle taper on the end. But as you can see, this section that has the red painted notches, that is your typical kind of a ring grip, but it's got a long lateral cut running through it, so you might be able to see it a little bit better from there when I get it back into the focus. So you can see it's just like a groove running all the way along. So obviously the deep black tie coating is contrasting nicely with that red colour, and I think it's a style of barrel that can suit any grip. My only issue is I think I would probably like a little bit more grip to it. It doesn't feel as grippy as I thought it was going to be. Almost has a slightly slippy feel, but it could be just down to the coating being so new. But nevertheless, it's a barrel that I think a lot of people are comfortable with. It's kind of a tried and trusted style shape, so I think maybe front, maybe just mid and slightly on the rear, probably getting the best of that grip there, but there's still a little bit of grip there right at the end for people who like to grip towards the end of the barrel. But you've got the dreaded smooth section at the very end with the Loxley logo, so that always seems to be there in the wrong spot for someone. And the fitted with the Loxley in between nylon stems and the Darth Maple flights. I think that, yeah, it's slightly see through the red maple leaf. Quite a nice looking flight, and it certainly matches the darts, so as a whole setup it looks rather neat. So there's a small smooth section right at the nose there, and then you've got a bit of a taper, and as mentioned it's a kind of a standard ring grip, but obviously you've got them lateral cuts with the red paint in, and basically the whole dart is the same grip right up to just past the centre and going on to the rear, and then I think it's still the same ring grip but without the lateral cuts, and then as you get right to the end you've got the DSS dreaded smooth section. So there you go, that's the super close look at the Loxley John Part 30th Anniversary Edition darts. Darts fit with a black coated 29mm point. You've got a small smooth section at the very front, 2.5mm, and then the bulk of the barrel is this ring grip with the lateral cuts, obviously with the black tie coating. That's 32.3mm, and then you've got a standard ring grip which is slightly tapering to the rear, 9.9mm, and then a smooth section on the end, 6.2mm, length 50.9mm, width 6.45mm. 23.13 grams. 23.14 grams. You dropped it, stuck to my finger that. And 23.13 grams. Full setup, 25 grams. Here's the balance with nothing attached and with the supplied setup, and this is the balance with medium in between short nylon stems and standard flights. Maybe slightly below medium, so 4.5 at most. Alright, just a few throws. Just see if I can get the flights a little bit more opened. Yeah, got a treble. The grip isn't as slippy as I was expecting it to be, but it's still only, I would say maybe just about medium or just below it. I think if them lateral cuts were a little bit deeper, it definitely have a grippier feel, but you may be able to remove the paint, but I'm not really sure it's going to make a huge amount of difference because quite a narrow slit. But I suppose it depends on what you're buying the dart for. If you're buying it to collect, with it being a limited edition 30th anniversary set, then obviously you're probably not going to play with them. But if you're buying them to play with, then it may only be for people that don't need much more than a medium grip. But it's got quite a nice balance to it. Reminds me of some other dart, I can't remember which one, maybe it's the Barney one from a few years ago. So that's from the front. I'll try it from the midsection, just one try. Oof, that hurt. But yeah, I think front and mid grippers, and probably rear grippers as well, it's going to be okay in terms of the overall performance, but maybe mid and front grippers just get a little bit more grip. But I'll try it from the race section and I'll go right to the end, so I'm getting half and half on the smooth part and on the rings. I'm not sure if it goes a little bit thinner there. I think it does. I'll have to, I haven't got the calipers on them yet, so even though you've seen that bit of the measurements, I haven't done it yet. I mean, it's not too bad from the rear section. It seemed to be flying through the air nice enough, so like I say, it could be okay no matter where you hold it. So if you don't like a lot of grip and you like the look of the dart, then yeah, it's definitely worth a look. But I think you can definitely get darts similar, cheaper obviously, but it's a limited set, so that's probably why it's a bit more pricey. So it depends, like I said, are you getting them to collect or are you getting them to play with? I think it's either one or the other for most people, but if you're getting them to play with, it's still a nice dart, but I think I'd rather have a bit more grip myself personally. So I'll leave you with the gallery so you can have a better look at them, and I'll see you in the next one. Happy darting.